নমস্কাৰ মই স্বাগতম জনাইছো সকলোকে আমাৰ অসম প্ৰহৰী সিৰিজৰ অন্য এটি ভিডিঅলে অসম প্ৰহৰী হৈছে your one stop solution for GS paper 5 and Assam related current affairs every week on Sunday morning 8 আমি অসম প্ৰহৰী এপিসোড ৰিলিজ কৰো আৰু বিগত হৈ যোৱা 1 weekত ইম্পৰ্টেন্ট ইভেন্টস বোৰ আমি ডিসকাস কৰিবলৈ চেষ্টা কৰো যদি এনালিটিক্যাল টপিক হয় যদি মেইনস পার্সপেক্টিভ টপিক হয় বা প্রিলিমস পার্সপেক্টিভ টপিক হয় আমি সেই হিসাবতে ইম্পর্টেন্ট ইভেন্টস বোৰ আমি ডিসকাস কৰো ইয়াতে নাও এভৰি উইকত যেহেতু কিছুমান ইনফরমেশন নিউ ইম্পর্টেন্ট নিউজ থাকে যেনেকে লাস্ট উইকত every day almost we have seen that there was a protest people were unhappy ba they were protesting against the smart meters so hebor news ami bahut ke ami dekhisu আৰু এটো আমাৰ অসম বুলিয়ে নহয় এনেকুৱা নিউজ আমি যদি ন্যাশনাল নিউজপেপাৰস আমি ৰেফাৰ কৰো আমি দেখিম যে স্টেটস লাইক কেৰালা গুজৰাট হেবোৰ ষ্টেটতো আমি ইয়াৰ ৰিগাৰ্ডিং প্ৰটেষ্ট আমি দেখা পাওঁ কিয় বিকজ আগতে যোনবোৰ কনভেনশনাল মিটাৰস কাৰেন্টৰ যোনটো মিটাৰস ইউজ কৰা হৈছিল এন্ড দ্যাট হ্যাজ বিন ৰিপ্লেসড বাই ডিজিটাল স্মাৰ্ট মিটাৰস Hey, transition took low pelai, people were unhappy and there were resentments against the decision. Now, ami ita jehetu amar objective ki we are preparing for APSC. So we have to look it from the technical point of view. Je actually problem to ki ba hoy keneke function kore that is important for us. Okay. Now, কথাটো হৈছে যে আগতে আমি ঘৰবোৰত আমাৰ ঘৰত আমি এনেকুৱা টাইপৰ মিটাৰস আমি দেখিছিলো যোনটো ইলেক্ট্ৰোমেকানিক্যাল ওয়েট কাম কৰিছিলে we see a rotating disc and ultimately number transition হয় and we get the electricity bill at the end of the month but now it has been replaced by these meters which are digital in nature and referred to as smart meters it is smart meter hoy ki a smart meter is an electronic device that records information such as consumption of electric energy, voltage level, current and power factor and communicates information to the consumer and electricity supplier. Mane itia present junto smart meter, it's a two-way communication device. Buji pa goise? Now, such an advanced metering infrastructure differs from automatic meter reading. Agote junto ami prevalent ami dekhisilu tatke it's different because it enables two-way communication to etu bujaise that the smart meters are enabled with Wi-Fi connection. Now what happens state to state vary kore jeneke hoyto 15 minutes kitaba half an hour ba 1 hour bhitor mure it sends the reading to the power station amar jeneke ahomot APDCL ase so it sends the reading and simultaneously the consumer can also see the reading at the real time basis ঠিক আছে now ইতিয়া easy hoise process jeneke a smart meter records actual electricity consumption data is being transferred code to the distribution company and we get the invoice now problem to hoise code now main kotha to hoise je ghore je smart meters je install kora hoise it has been done under the program smart meter national program a program or under target loa hoise je by 2025-26 we will be covering 25 crore conventional meters junbur agor meters asile that will be replaced by new smart meters and phase by phase state by state soli goi ase etu bostu now it aims to improve the billing and collection efficiencies of distribution companies discom jeneke amar ahomot ase APDCL so it tries to what improve the billing and collection efficiencies ঠিক আছে now replace ma kolu and the scheme is being implemented by what it has been implemented by Energy Efficiency Service Limited EESL now what is EESL it is a joint venture between what NTPC PFC Power Finance Corporation and REC and Power Grid all these three have been in a joint venture and they have launched what EESL and under that we get what smart meters now itia hoise ki juntu ami protest dekhi asu now government nijor side or argument etu dise je this year we know gorom kiman asil amar সো সেই গৰমৰ কাৰণে আমাৰ এনাৰ্জি কনজাম্পশনটো এই বছৰ বাঢ়ি গৈছে হয় নাই ফেন হওক এসি হওক ঘৰে ঘৰে আমি যে এসি দেখা পাওঁ ফেন দেখা পাওঁ সো হেতুৰ কাৰণে এনাৰ্জি কনজাম্পশন ঘৰে ঘৰে বাঢ়ি গৈছে ফাৰ্স্ট কথা নাও যদি ঘৰে ঘৰে এনাৰ্জি কনজাম্পশন বাঢ়ি যায় you will be promoted to the higher tariff slab say for example এখন normal ঘৰ যে আমি জানো না 3 phase 2 phase current price to বেলেগ বেলেগ থাকে say for example এটা 1 BHK ঘৰ তাতে 1 phase লাগা আছে and as per that say for example মই hypothetical কৈছো যে per unit cost 7 rupees electricity now you opt for a 3 phase connection say for example a person living in 3-4 BHK flat he applies for a 3 phase current and the rate for that is 12 per unit now juntu yate koi hoise jeta higher consumption hobo you will be upgraded to a higher slab of the tariff thik ase hoytu hetur karone price increase bilot ami lokkho koribo parisu now first moreover summer months gorom already moi juntu refer korilu goromor din boli amar already power consumption iman beshi bari goise we know because of global warming and whatever it is heat waves the temperature in Guwahati and our state is very high that's why our power consumption is also high now government has asked what its citizen je apunaloke ebar comparison kori saw je joa bosoror June বা জুলাই মাহত আপোনাৰ পাৱাৰ কনজাম্পশন কিমান আছিল বা এই মাহত কিমান কনজাম্পশন আছে মোৰ ওভাৰ ruling government or ML or এনেকুৱা টাইপৰ ষ্টেটমেন্টটো আহিছে যে let's do one thing we will install both আগৰ যোনটো কনভেনশনাল মিটাৰ আছিল and ইতিয়া যোনটো স্মাৰ্ট মিটাৰ আছিল দুটাই আমি ইনষ্টল কৰি দিম এখন ঘৰত and you can compare and it was be proposed there 126 জন যে আমাৰ MLA আছে সকলোৰে ঘৰ because they will be able to communicate it to the ground people যে actually it is true so হেনেকুৱা টাইপৰ আমি debates and discussions আমি দেখিবলৈ পাইছো now smart meters install kora hoise thik ase abroad we see use of smart meters now that's why the government has bought it now advantage ami abar sailo ki monitoring of energy consumption in real time is juntu ma already kolu 15-30 minutes by 1 hour basis of they directly send signals and the real time ot ami bostu tu gom pao je reading kiman hoise collecting meter reading remotely now say for example আমাৰ মনসুন টাইম অফ ক্লাইমেট নাও বানপানীৰ দিন সে ফৰ এক্সাম্পল এখন গাঁও আছে জোৰ মাজত বানপানী হৈছে গাঁওখন বানপানী হেতু সাইডে আছে the person আগৰ দিনত কি আছিল মাহে মাহে মানুহ এজন আহে ৰিডিং টু নোট কৰে আৰু তেখেতে লৈ গুজি যায় and as per that bill আহে কিন্তু কিতিয়াবা যেতিয়া বানপানী হয় what we see in the ground is they make estimates কাৰণ হে গাঁওখনলে যোৱা পসিবল নহয় ঠিক আছে and human task errors হ'ব পাৰে তাতে বস্তুটো বুজি পোৱা গৈছে না human errors is very much possible so hey karone itia digital meters you need not nobody will be visiting the house every month directly the signal will be sent to the distribution company now increase accuracy in billing accuracy badhibo juntu ami round off juntu kore in general hey round off culture to bondho hobo now easy to integrate with renewable energy sources now a smart meters through the aru eta beneficial event ki hoy say for example your house has an installed solar rooftop capacity ঠিক আছে now you are using say for example 25 watt electricity at your house and you have what 100 watt extra thaki gol then you can send it back ঠিক আছে হেতু adjust হৈ যায় so it works in a two way যে ঘৰত ইলেক্ট্ৰিসিটি আহিছে ঘৰৰ পৰা ইলেক্ট্ৰিসিটি আমি জেনাৰেট কৰি ৰিটাৰ্ন দি দিছো it negates each other বস্তুটো বুজি পোৱা গৈছে তেনেকে বস্তুটো can be sold electricity through smart meter also বুজি পোৱা গৈছে now disadvantage ki jehetu it works on the internet so there is a threat of cyber security hoy na noy and high initial cost now jehetu government is bearing the cost but still it's a dent in the financial exchequer of the state bostu buji poa goise thik ase now what Gujarat ami eta etu bostu juntu Gujaratot it's not for Assam Gujarator juntu hoy mo hetu botha koi diu amar Assamotu ase that what the jitia smart meter your ghorot installed hoi thake thik ase then we get notification 4 times ki je when on reaching the limit equal to 7 days je amar mahot ami gom pao say for example 1000 electricity lage tamane amar hoptahot kiman lagil 250 lagil So প্ৰথম মেসেজটো পঠাই দিয়ে যেতিয়া you have a balance of 250 ঠিক আছে now second message কেতিয়া পঠাই then last for 2 days of average দুদিন যেতিয়া থাকে তেতিয়া এবাৰ পঠাই দিয়ে আৰু এবাৰ যেতিয়া ব্যালেন্স 0 হৈ যায় তেতিয়া দি দিয়ে and up to a negative balance of 200 leke allow kore titia leke you can use the electricity and after that power is being cut thik ase now after the installation of new meter the outstanding amount a2 problem Gujarat ot dekha goisile je say for example agor jontu conventional meter asil tate say for example kisuman fluke hoisile flukor karone ki hoisil jodi bill ahibo lagisil say for example 1 lakh toka and bill to ahise 1000 na agor meter tenike ahisile but after installation of the smart meter jibur agor balance asile gute khini adjust kori hole your bill will become 1 lakh rupees buji poa goise now actually the smart meter je install kora hoisil what should have been the appropriate process ba alternate ki process follow korile it have been more acceptable by the public ki koribo lagisil prioritizing the metering of high value consumers phase wise manner just say for example industry eta ase we should have prioritized for the high valued customer in the first phase tar pisot ami power consumption or basis on ami shift koribo lagisil titia eta positive feedback goal hoy market ot now phased implementation starting with critical infrastructure and expanding gradually hetu juntu moi kolu the implementation should have been in a phased manner buji poa goise I hope it's clear. Now, the second topic for this week is Assam's multidimensional poverty. ठीक है इतिया there was one article at an editorial topic ahisile that's why I thought it will be important for you jodi moi discuss kori du means perspective ei bostu important hobo now National Sample Survey Organization conducted consumption survey to assess poverty based on food consumption ठीक है এই যোনটো NSS তো মেজৰ কৰিছিলে poverty it was based on food consumption but it excluded non food consumption so it had an issue now the multidimensional poverty index considers health education and living standards across overlapping মানে তিনটা parameters কি কি আমি কলো health education and living standard or উপর it releases rating ঠিক আছে now Amar Ohomot, we had made improvement, significant improvement in this parameter. Ki hoise progress in reducing multidimensional poverty declined from 0.15 in 2015-16 to 0.086 in 1921. ठीक है because we had improved access to nutrition, education and health service across our state. Moreover, আমি দেখা পাম যে state wise variation within state variation আমি বহুত বেছি দেখা পাম কেনেকে in states like Hailakandi we see 36.2% of the people are multidimensionally poor ঠিক আছে but in Kamrup we have only 5.6% are poor বস্তুটো বুজি পোৱা গৈছে now moreover difference আমি দেখা পাও urban আৰু rural ৰ মাজতো ঠিক আছে চহৰ বা গাঁও অঞ্চলতো আমি ডিফাৰেন্সটো দেখা পাও যে কি Sohorot, we have seen a faster reduction. Sohorot, that reduction, the gap, juntu multidimensionally poverty index or juntu decreasing rate, it is higher than the rural areas. Improvement were noted in nutrition, child health, education, school attendance, and reduction in deprivation standard of living between 15-16 and 19-20-21. Able data you can easily quote in your mains examination. It will obviously fetch you good marks in your mains answer. Now, jihetu ami gom pao the video aji video to upload hobo so you will see that ki Assam Public Examination Act government pass korise hoy noy Assam Public Examination Act measures for prevention of unfair means in Recruitment Act 2024 ei actor under ki koa hoise They for the examinee mane say for example you are giving the exam what are the rules and penalties that is applicable they say for example if someone is found jodi kunuba unfair means use kora obostit poa jay tenale ki hobo imprisonment up to 3 years 3 bochor le jail hobo pare a fine of at least 1 lakh rupees 1 লাখ টকাৰ ফাইন হ'ব পাৰে আৰু কি conspiracy and unfair means imprisonment up to 10 years and fine up to 10 crore বুজি পোৱা গৈছে তাৰ পিছত examinees found engaging in unfair means will be debarred from appearing future public service exam মানে এবাৰ যদি if you are being found indulging in unfair means 5 বছৰলৈ you won't be for a period of 2 years 2 years ole you won't be able to appear কোনো সরকারি চাকরি গভর্নমেন্টৰ এক্সামত you won't be able to appear now person entitled to conduct examination the person who is entitled say for example the invigilator বা যোনবোৰ মানুহ involved তেখেতসকলৰ কাৰণে কি যদি unfair means ত তেখেতসকলক ধৰা পৰা যায় তেনেহলে কি হ'ব imprisonment up to 10 years and fine up to 10 crore ঠিক আছে those connected to organized crime and conspiracy within examination authority will face recovery of wrongful gains through attachment and sale of asset property ठीक है so there are rules for the examiner also now management if the management is involved then they have to bear the cost and expenditure for that conducting that examination বুজি পোৱা গৈছে so this has been bought in view of the examination যোনটো ADRE পৰীক্ষা হ'বলৈ গৈ আছে তাৰে ভিত্তিত এই act খন আনা হৈছে so ইয়াৰ ওপৰত I have given a prelims based question kindly attempt this question and let me know in the comment section ঠিক আছে now দুটা নিউজ মই লাষ্ট আগষ্টত দুটা নিউজ ৰাখি দিছিলো because I thought যদি তাৰ লগত relatable কিবা example আমি দেখা পাওঁ তেতিয়া I will pick the issue কি নিউজ আছিল মাজুলী declared as a protected area and the second news is Assam Land and Revenue Regulation Act 2024 ঠিক আছে এই দুটা নিউজ more over related কারণ আমি এতিয়া রিসেন্ট এক্সাম্পল এটা এক্সাম্পলৰ কাৰণে ৰখি আছিলো and we got the example এতিয়া আমি রিসেন্টলি যদি নিউজপেপাৰ বা নিউজ চ্যানেল whatever you follow যদি খুলি চাও আমি দেখা পাও about the example of কচুতলি বা সোনাপুৰৰ যোনটো ভাইলেন্স এক্ট আমি দেখা পালো হেতুৰ ওপৰত কি আছিল ইস্যুটো that there has been encroachment in the tribal belt area ঠিক আছে total 12টা tribal belt area আছে তাতে আমি encroachment দেখা পাইছো and government is authorized বা police is authorized to what encroachment গুছাব লাগিব হেবুৰ এৰিয়াৰ পৰা ঠিক আছে now তাৰে কাৰণে we have seen the violence that have happened we condemn that violence now moreover কথাটো হৈছে আমি বুজিব লাগিব আমাৰ APSC point of view দি যে actually কি হয় কি গভর্নমেন্টে কি যোনটো এক্ট আছিল ন এইটো এক্টটো Assam Land and Revenue Regulation Act এটো কি হয় হেতু আমি বুজিব লাগিব বুজাৰ কাৰণে এটো হৈছে যে গভর্নমেন্ট has decided যে entire মাজুলী island আৰু আমাৰ অসমৰ কি বৰপেটা সত্ৰ আৰু বৰদোৱা থান are included under heritage block ঠিক আছে যে এইখিনি এৰিয়া আমাৰ মাজুলী protected area হৈ গল বৰদোৱা বৰপেটা heritage blockৰ under আনা হৈছে ইয়াৰ মিনিংটো হৈছে যে you cannot what engage in constructional activities in the 5 kilometer radius of this area ঠিক আছে মানে only 3 মানে people who are living in this block বা এখিনি জায়গা জুনে তিনটা জেনারেশনৰ পৰা say for example ককা আছিল দেউতা আছিল মই আছিলো তিনটা জেনারেশন যদি আছিল সিহতৰ মাজনে কিনা বেচা হ'ব পাৰে এখিনি জায়গাত ক'ত within 5 kilometer radius of this places ঠিক আছে moreover government decide কৰিছে that it will amend Assam Land and Revenue Regulation Act of 1886 and A2 amend kori government has decided to bring this one Assam Land and Revenue Regulation Act 2024 ঠিক আছে all total yate agote 10 ta chapter asil now it has decided to include a new chapter chapter 12 earlier 10 number chapter to A2 include kora hoisil that what there will not be any encroachment in tribal areas edu the act had provided for the protection of tribal belts and blocks in the state jare karone eta ki hoise based on this chapter 10 of this Assam Land and Revenue Regulation Act 1886 the action was being taken at Kosutoli Sonapur that ami encroach area tribal belt dot encroach area khini ami remove koribo lagibo from encroachment clear buji pa goise itia ei bostutu jodi khumabo logia hoy ei bostutu botodroba sorry বৰপেটা আৰু বৰদোৱা থান যদি সোমাব লগা হয় বা মাজুলী, then we have to add another chapter 12 in this act. বুজি পোৱা গৈছে? Now, moreover, আৰু এটা decision লৈছে government that what will it do? State to create micro tribal belts and blocks in addition to 12 existing. এতিয়া already 12টা আছে. Government has decided to include micro tribal belts. In a micro tribal belts কি হয়? It is villages with more than 80% ST by ST population, SC population যদি আছে, that will be micro tribal belt. So, তেতিয়া কি হ'ব? Micro tribal belt to encroachment will not be possible. বুজি পোৱা গৈছে? Sure clarity আছে বস্তুবোৰত? আমি যেটো exam দি আছো, এটা এনেকুৱা exam which demands us to be analytical in our approach. Understanding demand কৰে আমাৰ পৰা. So, it is important when you read the topic, you understand the topic briefly, like this way. What is the main crux of the issue? Now, amar 8 September, we all know that it was the birth anniversary of Dr. Bhupen Hazarika. Tekhetor Janmo Barkigit, there was all Udjapon Gute state of we can see, Bohut Dhorne Udjapon Gora Hosile, but Aru APSC point of view, prelims or question hai, but department exam to we multiple times ami dekhisu Bhupen Hazarika Devor report question thake. Thik ase? Aru 2020 sonor APSC mains to even tekhetor bikhoy question suda hoisile mains ot. Thik ase? So tekhetor bikhoy okkoman jani lou. Those who are already aware, kindly revise it with me. Ki koise? Bhupen Hazarika Dev, he is known as Bard of Brahmaputra and Khudakontha, mane the Nightingale. So tekhetor জন্ম হৈছিলে খদিয়াত, and খদিয়াৰ পিছত তেখেত আহিছিল গুৱাহাটীলে, গুৱাহাটীৰ পিছত তেখেত গৈছিল তেজপুৰলে, and হে তেজপুৰত যেতিয়া আছিল, he got the opportunity to meet জ্যোতি প্ৰসাদ আগৰৱালা, বিষ্ণু প্ৰসাদ ৰাভা, and তেখেতসকলে যেতিয়া তেখেতক গান গোৱা শুনিলে, শুনাৰ পিছত they took him with them to where Aurora Studio, that is Salona Company and Kolkata, and he was offered opportunity to sing 2 songs. Jyoti Prasad Agarwala Devor Indra Malati tekhetok opportunity dia hol gan gabole. Ki gan gaisile tekhete Kakhote Kolosi Loi and Biswa Bijoy Nojawana. Ei songit bur ami juntu itia shunu, that was his song and Indra Malati. Now Paul tekhet bahut beshi influenced hoisil by a person Paul Robinson. Thik ase? Now tekhetore eta gan asil, gantu asile O of Man River, and tare karne tekhete amar Asomia junu shuna pao gan Bistrir Noparore, সেই গানটো তাৰে পৰাই inspired. Moreover, he secured, আৰু যদি আমি তেখেতৰ জীৱনত যদি চাবলৈ যাওঁ, তেনেহলে he was also a part of the Assam Legislative Assembly from now Boisa সমষ্টিৰ পৰা তেখেতে election খেলিছিলে in the year 1967. 1993 তেখেত আমাৰ অসম সাহিত্য সভাৰ প্ৰেসিডেন্টও আছিলে. যদি তেখেতৰ awards and recognition that he received যদি চাবলৈ যাওঁ, president medal পাইছিলে for his films Kukuntala, Protidhoni, Loti Ghoti, National Film Award পাইছিল কিহৰ কাৰণে for music direction, Sameli Memsabor কাৰণে, and Data Saheb Phalke Award in 1992. Moreover, Bharat Ratna দিয়া হৈছিল তেখেতক কোন চনত? 2019 চনত. Posthumously, মানে after death যদি দিয়া হয়, সেই awardটো posthumously বুলি কয়. Now, Government of Bangladesh, tekhete mane Bangladesheo, Government of Bangladesheo, tekhetok an award, prestigious award disil, that is Mukti Juddha Padak 2011 sonot, and that was also given posthumously. Clear? Buji poa goise? Now, amar Shiksha Mantri Ronos Pego Dangoriyai, amar juntu Bhupen Hazarika Devor Janmor Barshikito, he said that it will be remembered as Homonnoy Dibok. Thik ase? Homonnoy Dibok. আৰু তেখেতৰ জন্ম বাৰ্ষিকীতে এটা বঁটা দিয়া হয়, that is Bhupen Hazarika সমন্বয় বঁটা, আৰু এই বছৰৰ বাবে সেই বঁটাটো পাইছে লক্ষ্যহীৰা দাস. তেখেত এজন singer, poet, lyricist, novelist, composer, very famous. So she has been awarded with the Bhupen Hazarika সমন্বয় বঁটা. Clear? Now prelims perspective বা means perspective যদি কোট কৰিব পাৰে, because match the following type question prelims ত আহিব পাৰে, আৰু যদি e-governance ৰ ওপৰত, say for example যেনেকে GS টোত থাকে governance, e-governance at এটা point আছে, so যদি তেনেকুৱা আমাৰ অসমত question আহে, then you can quote this example. কি আমাৰ গভৰ্ণমেণ্টে লঞ্চ কৰিছে এস্কেলেশ্যন মেট্ৰিক্স কি হয় এস্কেলেশ্যন মেট্ৰিক্স ইট উইল ষ্ট্ৰিমলাইন দ্য প্ৰচেছ আসাম ৰাইট টু পাব্লিক সাৰ্ভিস হয় না এই প্ৰচেছটো ষ্ট্ৰিমলাইন কৰিব কাৰণে সেটিং strict timeline for addressing various issue যদি we go for Assam যোনটো right to public service আছে তাতে যদি we go for an issue then তাৰে এটা টাইম ফ্ৰেম নিৰ্ধাৰিত কৰা থাকিব and that will be done within that time frame and that is the escalation matrix moreover each সিদ্ধ যে ইয়াৰ বা কি হ'ব through seva setu portal buyers will get the facility to get history of any যদি land কিনা বেচা কৰা হয় তেনেহলে through this portal বা app you will be able to see the history of the land agote kune kinisil tar pra agote kar asile so tenekwa type or eta digitalized form of land record similarly land valuation certificate will be enable the buyer and seller to get valuation information about a piece of land buji pa goise so all these are the e-governance initiative taken in Assam now there was a news on ami repeated huni pai asu about there was a like extraction of oil beneath the Hollongapar mane Gibbon junto amar wildlife sanctuary ase and there was a debate moi Assam prohori to loisu about that environment impact assessment hey topic otu moi ei bostu khini refer korisilu jehetu news ot ahise so ebar ami bostu khini sailwa tu bhal Hollongapar Gibbon wildlife sanctuary is located amar Jorhat district or ase moreover it was initially regarded as a reserve forest in the year 1881 aru naam tu jentu ami pauno Hollongapar Gibbon wildlife sanctuary Hollongapar naam tu ahise because of the dominant plant species juntu plant species sobotke besi tade poa jay and that is holongos amar Assam state tree now Hollog Gibbon jodi ami sabole jao it is the smallest and the fastest of all apes aru it is India's only ape species juntu ami amar Assam pao now Hollog Gibbonor duta prajati thake eta hoise western eta hoise eastern thik ase ine western to ki hoise it inhabits all the states western to amar mane north east or gutei khon state ode poa jay eastern to kintu okol Arunachal aru amar Assam poa jay thik ase difference to heitue je western to amar north east or sob state ode poa jay moreover south of Brahmaputra and east of Dhansari he area khinit poa jay thik ase jodi IUCN ami jodi tekhetor hetu sabo jao ki bili koy IUCN ot sobe ami jano no red list red book launch kore and tate every animal is being referred to as hoyto critically endangered thakibo vulnerable thakibo so teneke western Hollog Gibbon is regarded as endangered species eastern Hollog Gibbon jehetu moi kolu Arunachal aru amar Assamot pai thik ase en Assamor bahirot China Myanmar ebur state ot pai and it is being regarded as vulnerable buji pa goise okay attempt this question look at the question attempt this one and kindly let me know in the comment section now next topic jeneke ami every year koru mane every Assam prohori session amar prelim specific main specific event thake so jodi main specific kidaba question ahe on inclusivity thik ase ba housing for all ba pradhan mantri jundu ase awas yojana gramin titia ami ebur data quote korile amar answer du bhal hobo ki asil 2016 sonor pora Assam total almost approximately 22 lakh juntu ami dekha pao no pakka house under pradhan mantri awas yojana under 22 lakh motamoti ghor Assame paise and tare 21 lakh house has been already completed 19 lakh house has been already completed moreover itia jitia say for example government is planning to launch the second phase of Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana and hetur under Assam will get additional almost 1,70,000 houses Assam additional pabo try to memorize this at least this one and this one 19 lakh juntu hoi goise aru 1,71,000 juntu implement hobole goi ase sanction hoi goise so ebur quote korile your answer will fetch good marks in the examination clear now last week or ami jeneke discussion koru every week so this week also last week or juntu question asile regarding prelims ot ki asile which of the following statement is correct about Assamese ballet Borfukon Geet ami pohisilu amar historical ballads. So tare under asil Borfukon Gil. So correct answer will be, it talks about Bodon Chandra Borfukons. It is about the life and events around Bodon Chandra Borfukon. This was PYQ from APSC. You can see Kunubana APSC departmental exam. I have seen this question. I hope it is clear now. Now, Jiman Kini topic, almost 8 topics we have discussed a week or karne. Kisuman important topics still ase. Ajir newspaper or hekini we will see in the next week. Kindly follow Ahom Prohori religiously karon it jihokal student regularly follow korise they know, and you can see it in the viewership and the comment section also. Je it is very important karon okol agote enekwa asil je APSC was all about static preparation. Static kini পঢ়ি যাম কেখনমান specified book পঢ়ি যাম আমাৰ selection হোৱাটো নিশ্চিত. But itia from the last 2-3 years the trend has changed. Itia it's all about current affairs. You have to follow current affairs religiously, and যেহেতু মই প্ৰথমতে কৈ দিও অসম প্ৰহৰী will be your one stop solution. Every point, every nook and corner will be discussed. একো এৰা নহয় অসম প্ৰহৰী. It will help you in your prelims, mains, interview. বস্তুটো বুজি পোৱা গৈছে যে ফৰ এক্সাম্পল ইট ইজ এন এনক্ৰোচমেন্টৰ কথাটো কলো. If your interviewer asks you যে whether it is right or wrong, if you know what this act tells, তেতিয়া your answer will যে হয় যে student জনে জানে actually জানি পেলাই কথাখিনি কৈছে. So automatically your answer will change, way of talking will change. So it is very important. Kindly follow this series religiously. Anyway, thank you so much. Those who are already regularly follow kore tekhetokol bahut bahut dhonnobad. Our questions bur kindly attempt koriboloi chesta koribo in the comment section. So thank you so much. Kindly like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you so much.